Meh. 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 That's in sync. That's good. Now to throw some words out there. Testing 1, 2, cheese. Well, I can't be expected to come up with funny stuff on the fly. Should probably turn the light on. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That'll do. Whoa! I just had a subscription. Oh god, and I know who that is. What? The subscription didn't appear because the PS2 identifier was in front, but that's fine. Because I know who that is that's subscribed. And I'm sure that account will get culled eventually. Square bracket, game... Square... Tap. Square bracket, game... PS2. Well, PCSX2. For everyone who complained that I didn't have a webcam up on the last stream. I have a webcam now. Is that frame rate? Is the game running like shit now? No, it seems okay. Alright. Volume level should be fine. Play some more Weeb trash. Oh, and I might as well link to this on the Discord as well. Discord. Here. HTTP no. gaming.youtube.com/escape root British/live. Alright. Yo, Alfie! And just turn off the show mouse. There we go. Alright. Back to Avatar. I'm alright. I'm more concerned about you, man. How was this morning for you? Alright, find the Maker's Cell. And we finally unlocked Katara to play as, which is good too. Oh, the green arrow is now pointing down. Right, okay, it wants me to go down here.
I'll have to teach you that, Aang.
Finished at half one because there was nothing going on. Fair enough. Ooh, boss time. Starting this stream straight away with a boss battle. That's what I like to see.
Don't worry, we'll get you out.
It's just occurred to me that the avatar is in the way. Behind the game you go. Oh, getting my ass kicked. Alright, so I get it. Katara's useless. It's good to know. Oh! Got my ranged attack, haven't I?
That's it. I'm too drained.
Yo, Tack, how's it going? Flaming Hotman. I'll deal with this. I like this. This guy's taken a lot of punishment. Boss battles in this game are actually, you know, boss battles. They don't skimp on it. That's satisfying, actually. Right, drag my chat down here so I can see it better.
That's gratitude for you.
She must have been afraid.
I'm sure this was very confusing.
Does this make sense to anyone? I knew that. I was just trying to look at it from all angles.
Hey, that's the Northern Water Tribe we're training at. And this is an Earthbender training camp. Or at least, it was last time I was there.
Well, I don't know what the Fire Nation is planning. But if there are Earthbenders still there, they could be in danger. Let's go. We've been here too long already.
Ah, you see, Invade Attack, where you went wrong is you aren't buying enough chests from the merchant. You're not buying enough chests from him. And that's why your orcs aren't alive, you know? You gotta buy those microtransactions. Oh. And you see, that's where you went wrong. You didn't give Warner Brothers your money.
You have no idea where you're going, do you?
Well, I'm sure this is where the village was. Only, it's not how I remember it at all.
Great! I knew we shouldn't let the airhead lead.
You've been gone over 100 years, Aang. A lot can change in that time.
Yo, Alessia.
I know.
Look! I see smoke and chimneys! Smoke means cooking. Cooking means food.
Let's land there and have a look around. Maybe you'll see something.
It's an interesting graphical glitch. They didn't bother to render background all the way across. You can actually see the cut off at the corner where there wasn't any. That's embarrassing.
Please help us.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Protect us.
Right, need to equip some stuff. Now I have 3 members of the team. Dragon robe. Whaleskin boots. Dragon amulet. Heavenly charm. Let's up Katara's strength. You're also really bored.
Is that a bison?
Is your favourite Italian and Gengar fanatic Maru Alessia? Okay. So self-proclaimed everyone's favourite.
Those poor young boys lost their.
So how's the game? This game's not terrible. It's better than I expected. Probably have to buy that for somebody anyway. Probably have to buy that for somebody, and that. Right, what have I got that I can sell that I don't need? All this equipment is useless to me now. Wait, that's worth 100 gold. Do I want to sell that? Fuck it, I'll sell it. It's a joke. Of course I'm no one's favourite. Oh, don't say that.
Later.
If I were the Avatar, I'd have done something about the Fire Nation by now.
Yeah, well, if I was the Avatar, I'd have not done anything to help you, because you're a fucking asshole. Where's this vibration leading me to? Ah!
The forest is protected. We do our part. But I'm worried about the forest animals. There aren't as many as there should be.
Do you think so? If I were the Avatar, I'd have...
Alright, what do you got for me?
Gotta think outside the box.
Is something wrong? Be careful.
The forest is protected. We do our part.
Look. Look at the sky.
Alright. Can I still do stealth? Yes, I can. Okay, that's good to know. This game is so ugly. Given its age, the system it's on, and the fact I'm not doing any sort of upscaling or texture work whatsoever, yeah, the game is going to look crap. But I like this. It's mechanically decent. It is truly mechanically decent. I played a game based on Toho that plays like this, actually, for the PlayStation 4. It's pretty good.
You deserve that.
Scarlet Curiosity, I think it was called, or something like that. It was an RPG where you ran around killing monsters and collecting items, and it's very similar to this. I dig this. It plays almost like an MMO in one sense.
You deserve that.
Defend yourself.
Okay, I'll play a little longer.
Do you learn all element on this? I don't think so. I think the selection is pretty limited here. What if it turns out that these are training robots and we're destroying their training robots? Breakdancing barrels in my training? It's more likely than you think. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they're meant to be, all things considered. They're called stompers, but they don't really do much stomping. Ah, I can hit a bell. They look like barrels. They look to me like, almost like accordions, you know, like there's two halves to them and the inside is like stretchy. It looks like a round accordion with legs. can't be robots, I can stun them with my wind attack. It wouldn't make any sense to be able to stun a robot with a wind attack.
You need more practice. Over here.
All robots remaining. Got this. Gonna run all over your cabbages.
Help us out! They just keep coming!
Please, help me. Please help us.
Over here.
Thank you for your help.
Oh, so they were enemy machines.
Till next time.
Haru?
I'll lead.
Who the fuck is Haru? I watched a lot of this series. I can't remember how. Oh wait, no. Doesn't he like come back later? That's right. Isn't he like? Doesn't he like betray everyone and then he comes back later and he's a good guy? Something like that, right? Two Weeb for you. Welcome, Evan. How's it going? No, my remit for streams now is going to be mostly Weeb and anime games, so... Mainly because in the new year, when my brother and I start up our channel together, the whole point of the channel will be going through everything in our backlog. So, things that are remotely anime, I will stream on my channel, and then everything else will be on this joint channel. That's if all the plans go ahead as hoped. As dreamed, as aspired.
For the Earth Kingdom.
Watch out!
It's a bit of a sausage fest, though, isn't it? 3 guys and 1 girl.
Let's settle this.
That's my attacks don't seem to do much.
This is too easy. You should block.
After this, I really want to do a stream or 2 of Doki Doki Literature Club. But I want to get through this first, seeing as I've started it. So stuff like Sonic, Mario and Star Wars will be on the joint channel, yeah. And then it'll be anime streams on here. Anime and Weeb on here, so stuff like Avatar is fine. Doki Doki Literature Club, yes. I watched Nanobite play about 2 hours of it before I had to go to bed, because that was the other night, and I knew I'd be wrecked if I stayed up. But the 2 hours that I saw, and the things that happened in it, whew, I know that that's a game I need to play. But there's just no other way around it. It's something that I have to experience myself. And I want to save, what's her name? Sayuki? I want to save her. If at all possible. Because it was very sad. when Nanobite streamed it. It was very sad. But I did, as soon as the main character opened the bedroom door and she was hanging there, immediately I typed in the chat, "That's a lot of damage!" I'm fucked in the head. Yeah, I'm looking forward to streaming that. Just because it'll give me an opportunity to really play up my, basically my sickness. Give me a chance to employ some real dark humor. Let's not go that way. I'll follow the green arrow. A lot of people are playing Doki Doki Literature Club at the moment. I know there's nothing really new that I can add to it at this point, but I want to play through it, so I might as well stream it. I'm aiming to do that before Christmas. Because Christmas, I wanna have my, I say usual, I've only done it 1 year so far, but I'm gonna keep it up. I wanna have my usual, like, 7 AM in the morning quiet stream. 6 or 7 in the morning. Where I just quietly play something and chill out and relax. Danganronpa, I can understand that. They're both games that you look at them and you think, oh, it's anime, it's cute, it's a dating sim, nothing could possibly go wrong, and then the game just keeps pulling fast ones on you.
The cranky old bears, but even they can.
I can understand that connection. I do want to play Ultra Despair Girls, but it's still really expensive.
Greetings, children. Look at the sky. Those poor young boys lost their father to the Fire Nation.
I'm thinking about when I do Doki Doki Literature Club, maybe removing the chat from on screen.
Whoa, my light
just because I don't want people who are watching it being played to get it spoiled, you know? People who haven't seen it before, I don't want it getting spoiled for them. Especially if they're watching the VOD, I don't want spoilers coming up on the left-hand side.
I'm too tired.
You deserve that.
Of course, if it goes on to a part 2 and a part 3, then there'll be no point in removing the chat, because by which time people will know it's fucked up and they don't need to worry about spoilers necessarily. I've had a few things spoiled for me outside of watching Nanobite stream, so... Things like just what sort of role Monica plays in all of it, and, you know, but I still want to play through it myself all the way just to get an idea of how messed up it really is. Quite frankly, it's almost inspiring in a way to see a game like that come out and, you know, for the developers to not even charge for it. It's crazy. It's clearly a labour of love. Put a lot of effort into it. And to bring it back to Avatar, they put a lot of effort into this as well. It's pretty decent.
Stay down.
I wonder if there's like a new game plus or a way to play with You'll be able to jump between maps and do the rest of the side quests when you're done. Yo! Image Collection Cartoons, how's it going? I was digging in my my box of cables and found a webcam to use temporarily, so that's the only reason why you've got webcam today, is because both Matzo and Nanobite complained on the last stream that there wasn't webcam. Just woke. Ah. Well, very best of luck with your with finishing off your project. Well, it's speaking of classic things, this webcam is a classic thing. This is a Microsoft Live Cam from like 2007 or so. Like the first HD Live Cam. It's not really HD. .3 megapixels. Oh boy. I'd love to see sort of like an Avatar Pokemon ROM hack, where you play as Aang and you have to fight the leaders of like the 4 nations and they all have different Pokemon types. Is it an integrated webcam? Is it like a laptop? Because typically those integrated webcams tend to be okay. I mean, I've been using the integrated on my laptop for ages and it's been fine. Of course, my laptop was a gaming laptop that cost loads more money than a typical laptop would. But a year into owning it and I'm very satisfied with it. So I got my laptop right after Christmas, before the New Year. Like it was December 27th. I got my new laptop last year, so almost a year into owning it. But because the Hop Hog is given out, I can't do my usual thing, which is to video output from the PC into the Hop Hog into the laptop. So instead, I'm having to stream from the PC, which is something I haven't done for a while. Since about maybe March time. What was the last thing I streamed from PC? Yakuza, that's it. The time I did the switch over was when I was streaming PS1 Yakuza, PS2 Yakuza. And I switched over to PC because I knew it emulated well on there. And used HDMI out. From that point on, I just continued using HDMI out from my PC.
This is I'm not ready yet.
Mounted Captain.
I won't let you escape.
Yeah, thanks. I really don't want to have to deal with this shit on top of fighting. The controller's vibrating like a bitch because there's a secret nearby.
I need more cheese.
And it's interrupting my ability to focus on the combat. Right, now we'll look for it. It's over here.
I can't earthbend that.
No.
Airbending won't do anything.
Soccer. Alright. Why can't it just tell me which character I need?
Try doing that with bending. I keep saying to him, Doc,
Carry on going to the left. Oh, there's some more enemies to kill over here. They've respawned.
This helmet's really tight. I think it's affecting my burn.
It does look a bit like you're playing a dancing game when you're doing the focus moves.
You'll pay.
At some point I'll get around to playing Legend of Korra as well. Because I've got that on Steam. Soybomb bought that for me. That was some time ago now. I think before he even started streaming, I think. Anyway, I paid him back with Goku of Warsaw even. Is The Legend of Korra any good? The game starts with this sort of combat bit that really sucks, like it's some sort of mini-game, and I could barely get my head around it. But after that, once it gets to the main gameplay, it's just a straightforward Platinum Games title. It's them through and through. It's just Metal Gear Rising with Korra as the main character. So I would say yes, it's for the most part, Legend of Korra is pretty decent. I haven't watched the show. I didn't finish Avatar, so there's no point in me watching the show. Yeah, it's Platinum Games. Yeah, it's them doing licensed stuff. Their licensed stuff is better than Way Forward's licensed stuff. It's a generic third-person spectacle fighter, and for that reason alone, it's pretty decent. Next time it's on sale, I recommend it. I have seen their Transformers game. I haven't played it, but I have seen it. I've seen. I think it was Matzo was streaming it at one point. It was. It looked quite fun. It looked quite fun. No paper, it's still the first one. The next game I'll not call Nickelodeon Weeb trash, I'll call it something else. I'll call it like Viacom fake anime or something.
Hello? Take care.
Take care.
Hello? See you later.
Oh, focus move. Okay, yeah. Ah, he moved! I was about to show off that he was running into a wall and he moved. Oh, so disappointing. I was about to show off. Oh, something hidden nearby. Oh, it's over here.
That's not possible.
Yeah, thanks. Meanwhile, my controller is going apeshit. Fake anime, like saying that Japan is the only country allowed to produce anime, like that one area of France is the only one allowed to make champagne. Well, yeah, you've got anime, then you've got fake anime, in the same way you've got champagne and you've got sparkling wine. You've got to come up with a term for anime that isn't just cartoon, if it's fake anime. Like, well yeah, champagne, sparkling wine. So turn a DVX make you want to have sex. You know, one's champagne, one's sparkling wine. Anime is a style, man. Yeah, okay. It is. I was gonna try and argue against that, but no, it is. Anime is a style. Well, there are many different styles of anime, actually, thinking about it. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and Pokemon are both anime, but they both have very different style. I want to beat Haru. I'm really starting to like Haru's moveset. It's great fun. Sound effects are pretty bad quality for PS2. They're all grainy. Stone Crush level 2? Let's see.
Let's do this.
Ooh. It's like double the damage. You know what? This game does come across as very PS1-like. The models are, of course, much better, but the environments, I mean... They're so flat. This sort of environment could easily exist in a PS1 game. But it really wouldn't be a big ask on the graphics processor. Darkstone.
Ouch!
Well, that would be Aang, wouldn't it? 'Cause it's hair. No?
A leader has to trust his instinct. I know the way.
I can't do anything with this.
It is Aang, but I pressed triangle. It didn't do anything.
Well, that was easy.
Darkstone, is that on PS1? If it plays like this, I'll give it a go. PS1 Western RPG? When I think Western RPG, I think things like Septerra Core. Is it that kind of game? I know that Septerra Core was a JRPG, but it looks so Western.
I'm not sure I can help here.
Just tell me if a character's useless.
Maybe one of
Don't
the
make them
vendors
play
can
an
help.
animation.
We should try something else.
Ah, Septerra Core's on Steam. I want to say it was PS1 and PC when it came out, I think.
Problem solved.
So, long story short, Darkstone is good.
You're too slow. I don't have enough chi.
Darkstone is a game. Right, okay.
Let's see what you got.
You lost me. Oh. It's the problem with having 3 phones right now, is I get notifications on 3 of them. It's just Soybomb responding to something I posted on Facebook. Because he mentioned about PS4 games, and I found my Star Ocean for PS4 today. And messaged to him, you might be interested in the fact there's a Star Ocean. He says the reviews are not very good, so... When's that stopped Soy from playing a game? You played Darkstone and thought it was amusing. Good to know. Well, PS4 is exciting. It's exciting having a PS4. When I got my PS4, I started collecting like crazy. First game I bought for it was Puyo Puyo Tetris. That was back when you could only get it in Japanese. So, yeah, the first physical game I bought for the PS4 was Puyo Puyo Tetris. Up until that point, I just had PlayStation Plus stuff to play instead. So I was playing like Ichiguna, what do you call it? The Eskimo game. And this War of Mine, I think, with a... Is that what it's called? No. No, I'm getting confused. I'm not thinking of this War of Mine. What am I thinking of? Valiant Hearts, The Long War. The Ubisoft one. That's what I was thinking of. Was it Valiant Hearts? The 2D puzzle game. With the nice graphics.
Hey.
Oi, oi, oi.
I know.
Kill the uncle. Focus as the game drops down to 90% of its actual speed. It dropped to 80% at one point there. That's worrying.
Hello. Bye.
I'll take it from here.
As soon as we get out of here, the frame rate
I know
might
the way.
pick back up. I don't know about family sharing and account sharing for PS4. I'd love to share with you, but if my brother ever gets a PS4, I would want to be able to share with him. I don't know how many times you can share an account and all that sort of stuff. I've never looked into it. I'd want to make sure that I'd be able to share the account with my brother, and if I could only do that with if I could only do that once, then I would do it with someone else. But then I would do it with him and not with someone else. Nah, that's fine. Okay.
Piece of cake.
So actually, you know,
Okay, let's go.
I thought this game didn't remind me much of the second one of the Burning Earth, but actually it does. It's just the Burning Earth, the camera's more sort of zoomed in, and the combat is a lot better. But the whole having to do things with specific characters who have specific powers to clear obstacles out of the way. No, this does remind me a lot of the Burning Earth. I'm thinking when we do the Burning Earth, we'll do it on 360, because I've got it on 360. And no, I didn't buy it for the achievements, I'd already got those before. Alright, IFC. You're not you when you're hungry. Oh man, this slowdown. It's brutal. You know, the game defaults to the damage indicators off and the experience indicators off. How do you know you're hitting an enemy? Like, there's so much hitting an enemy and no numbers come up at all. you'd think enemies take so much punishment, but if you've got the numbers on top, you can see just how much punishment enemies actually take. I know they give you a health bar, but that doesn't really indicate when an attack is hitting or not.
I don't have enough energy.
Right, I guess the next thing to do is to return the guy back to town.
Aye. See you.
Captain, I just realised the enemies I'm fighting against are actually quite tough. I should maybe care a bit more about actually dealing some decent damage. You see, my attacks do nothing! I get the lack of damage indicator, which tells me that my attacks aren't connecting.
Defend yourself.
I guess attacking from far away is the key with Haru. Being up close doesn't seem to deal any damage. Game's a bit laggy, innit? A bit choppy.
So, I keep saying...
Not sure what I can do.
I'm too tired for that.
Come on, be fair.
My phone made a noise. My new phone makes so many noises, it's confusing. What's that? Oh. Is that the email? Download the PayPal business app. Manage your business on the go. Mommy, I'm confused.
Whoa. You'll pay. You'll pay!
Why are there so many enemies around here all of a sudden? Oh, it's respawned the mounted captain, hasn't it?
Stay down! Ouch! I'm out.
How could she? I'm too drunk. I can't bend anymore.
I don't have enough energy.
Want that experience? Give me those experience points. Yeah, 59 experience for doing nothing. Oh, the gold disappeared. I didn't pick it up fast enough. Respawn some enemies around here. All the time you give me enemies, I'm gonna kill them.
Stand strong.
Welcome forth, IFC. Hotman. Stay flaming, Hotman. Well, you posted that in the was it Dutch at the end of the last stream? So I googled it up, curious about it, and found out that it was a quote from a season 1 episode when he dresses up as a firebender. So I decided to make it the name of this stream. Yes. I wouldn't know the first like step towards pronouncing that, but I can give it a try. Oh, is it? Is there someone new on Retro Chat? So I decided that having Stingray wasn't enough dumb, so we needed to have somebody else on there. I ain't taking back what I just said. You know you come across really stupid on there, don't you, Stingray? Proto Sam. I rest my case. I don't think I need to say anything else. He is going for that. That's fine. Well, I'll be one to talk. I'll be doing my podcast with Games Master soon enough. And that's going to be enjoyable. Two people who don't know what the hell they're talking about. Blabbering on for like an hour, cut it down to 30 minutes or so. Yeah. You've been talking about doing that podcast for years. 0.8 years to be precise. I mean, I'd love to bring back the Dual Cock podcast or the Analog Dicks podcast, but it's finding the time and opportunity to Skype with Stu and bring that podcast back. Besides, he does a podcast now with his friend Ken, and it's 10 times better than dual cock ever was, so... I'd rather not take away from that. All the time he and his friend Ken put effort into the Ken and Stu show, it continues to be hilariously entertaining. I wouldn't want to take away from that. I want him to put all his effort in there because it's fun to listen to. My phone made another noise. I'm scared. Oh, just people liking Twitter posts. I need to disable that. I'm not interested in anybody liking or retweeting anything on Twitter unless it's something I posted. Then I care. Otherwise, I don't want notifications. I hate the way Twitter does that. It's like, you'd be interested in this post. Actually, you'd be surprised, Twitter. I'm not interested in that post.
The elder needs to do something to get people.
Hey there. Good luck.
Transient Emperor.
Those poor young boys lost their father to the Fire Nation. They blame themselves. It's so sad.
It's Appa!
Fortnite?
I don't think Appa wants to talk to anybody but Aang. Ah. Could find Appa some food. I don't think so.
Hammer and a nail. Hammer and a nail.
This place is really laggy. This place is really choppy.
Peace be with you. Farewell. Not all the animals are friendly.
No indicator of where to go next. This concerns me, as the game typically tells me where to go. Don't want to have to start guessing. Guessing takes time.
The cranky old bears, but even they can be avoided.
Investigate the mines to the southwest. Healing hands. Child's play. Investigation. Assist the Elder while Tyro searches for the information on the machines. Investigate the mines in the southwest, then return to the Elder. I did that. I returned to the Elder. I did the thing.
Goodbye.
Okay, cool. I did or said something and now there's a marker. Finally! I can start making some more progress. So I had to tidy up earlier, and I found a can of Diet A&W root beer. I'm very happy. Investigate Panda healing shit Lima stuff. Welcome, Blank Knight. How's it going?
Do you ever get the feeling
I'm just playing some weeaboo trash. You're welcome to join me if you like. It's a toy! I found the toy! Yes, I have to finish that quest for the terrible parent. The child was being naughty, so the parent threw the toy in the forest, and now the child is ill. The parent's like, oh, I feel sad about throwing the toy in the forest. It's like, you're receiving your punishment now, and only now do you feel sad and upset. Shouldn't have put the toy in the forest in the first place.
This is too easy.
Right, there's some enemies over here. I want to kill them. Is there medicine in the toy or something? Plot twist. It's a medicinal toy. It would be funny if it turns out that the kid is pretending to be ill. Pretending to have a fever. Just because they're upset about that toy being taken. How does one pretend to have a fever? This is a lot of wildlife. Yeah, his toys. An inhaler. Really? Like, you just take off the bear's head and there's an inhaler. Oh, enemies respawned. All the time there are enemies, I will kill them. Until the game learns to stop spawning them.
I won't go easy on you.
They're not coming after me. That's hilarious. They're not coming after me. You'd think they would come after me.
For the Earth Kingdom.
That is hilarious. Just sat there and took it. Because they're off camera. Because they're far enough away. I can't believe that works. Okay, fuck it. This vibration is getting on my nerves. To do something about it. Where is it? Here. Okay, that's probably Katara. Alright, stop vibrating. Yeah, because it's water, it's probably Katara. Where are the stones coming from? Till I know for sure, I'm not going to come to. I'm not going to walk towards where. You know. Surely, if you got hit by a stone, the first thing you'd do is you'd like run towards where it came from. I don't know. Maybe they think, you know, the stones will just go away. So just ignore them. Mum said if I don't like something, I should just ignore it and it'll go away.
Someone else should try this.
Katara, because she can heal.
Piece of cake.
I know the way.
fuck's sake. Yes, we have acknowledged that it does look like a dance. The first thing I'd do if I was hit by a stone was go away from where the stones are coming from. Ah, you see, that's where you and I are different, Blank Knight. You have what we call common sense. Oh no, Mummy Bear. Excuse me, sir. I'm here to talk to you about Jesus! Where are the others? You are performing terrible crimes. I have no choice but to poach you. See how you like it. Oh my god, the guys do it as well. They just take the hits and then just don't do anything. Actually, those rocks are hitting him and it's not doing anything. What are you, some kind of superhuman? Yeah, nothing super about you, you're dead already. Bang. Oh. Where's that coming from? You know, classic wannabe anime. All the characters are super strong. And they all have Japanesey sounding names. Check out my original story. It's about a guy called Chichigo, and he becomes a death god. He talks to his magic sword, his Sinpacto, that allows him to transform. It's my totally unique story, guys.
I can't earthbend that.
Airbending won't do anything.
Come on, gotta have a bit of faith in me, guys.
I've literally got a giant bear following me. I should be terrified. My unique story. It's a death person called 15 Guy. Instead of Ichigo, his name is Goichi. Goichi Sakikuro. Aww. They're so adorable. I was going to stream last night after work, but because we ended up staying longer than usual, a whole 2.5 hours after the shop closed. Oh boy. Loads of information about that on my Twitter if you're interested. What I decided to do was instead not stream. I think I made the right decision because I woke up feeling trashy this morning. Oh, don't pity me. Don't pity me. I don't need your pity.
Go easy on me.
Let's stop so Katara can get her key back. Alright.
I should stock up on supplies.
Not all the animals are friendly, particularly the critter. Hello. Goodbye, children.
I return once more with vengeance and bacon.
Till next time.
Yo, I have seen. If you see up the top of my stream, there's a recent activity. Guess who subscribed to me
Not all the animals
today? At the start of this stream, nonetheless. No, no, no. It begins with P and ends in horrible waste of human flesh. Horrible waste of human flesh. Yeah, that's it. How did you know? Yeah. Horrible waste of human flesh. Subscribed at the start of this stream.
Waste of flesh.
That's the one. Always used to be my favourite character, actually, in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Shuma Gorath. Just because at any time you could just do a taunt and just keep pressing.
Of flesh. Waste of flesh.
Over and over and over again. Good times. Good times. Yeah.
Are you warmed up yet?
Yep, we're gonna
Why am I playing as soccer? Actually, he's pretty decent.
I needed the training anyway.
You're playing as soccer because boomerangs are awesome. Yeah, alright. I'll give you that. They are most awesome. My watch is feeling really tight against my wrist for some reason. I hate wearing watches. You know what? I don't even need to wear one right now. Take that off. Boost pad! There's a red enemy over there. Let's kill him. Why are the Fire Nation such bad guys, huh? Why can't we have world peace, huh? Why was everything alright until they attacked, huh? Stop spawning more enemies. I don't want to go that way. Spawn more enemies further down. I'm making the executive decision to pull back and go the way the game wants me to. Oh yes, of course, they stole the soap, didn't they? That was in the last stream, wasn't it? Yeah, they stole all the best soap. Literally, it had a quest where I had to find some soap that the Fire Nation had stole. Just what exactly is this game? Really?
Stand still.
The only reason I'm really playing this is because I played Burning Earth and liked it so much. This is actually pretty decent. Sounds like dicked material. Oh no. This isn't Burning Earth. No, no, it's not. This is just the Last Airbender. So soccer was pretty useful in. Is that a Momo thing? It's really hard to tell. No, this game is a lot better than I expected it to be. Sword. Did I watch enough of the show for him to get a sword? I can't remember. What are you doing, you stupid bitch? Come back here. Ah, a cave. Cave within a cave. You got it in Season 3, right. That's why I don't remember that. I watched about half, if not 3/4 of Season 2. Oh, it's a boss area! Alright, boss time. Yes! If I arrange it just right, it looks like the reflection of the screen in my glasses are my eyes. Wow, what a waste of time. Let's keep going.
Shh! I think I heard something. Don't be such a wimp. There's absolutely nothing scary about this cave. Or it might be a little scary.
Oh, the fuck is that? Angry bear. An ancestral bear. Okay. Good to know.
Stand strong. You're going down. Stand strong.
God, it's so satisfying to wail on bosses like that. Stop healing yourself, you ugly shitbag. You can't hope to heal at the same speed I can deal damage with it. It was not very useful when it came to fights, other than maybe being a decoy or something. Stop healing yourself, you little shit. Got him!
You have proven your strength against
Wait, what?
the Avatar. Your spirit gives us hope. When the time comes, I pray you display wisdom also.
Forest Spirit. We need to find where the machines are coming from.
You possess the seed of knowledge already. Plant it at the core of the earth, and you will find what you seek.
What does that even mean?
It means we're going to see a king.
None of that made any sense. Let's go to the next area. Oh, stars above!
It will be so good to see Omashu again. How did you know that the sage meant for us to go there?
It was a riddle. The knowledge we have is that the machines have armor. And no one knows armor better than earthbenders. When the sage said core, he obviously meant the core of the Earth Kingdom, which is Omashu.
Obviously.
You're just jealous because you weren't wise enough to work it out.
Oh yeah, we should all be wise like Aang.
We're here.
The great city of Omashu.
It's great.
Oh, I remember this place. Think. This is the place with the cabbage seller.
Come back, loser. You won't win again.
Frame rate is chopping like a bitch.
Is that the
And more next time.
Flowers for your loved ones.
The days seem so long here.
Yes, the king was someone who Aang used to play with as a child. And now he's all grown up.
Sent out next week.
While Aang is still very young, I remember that. Yes, the cabbage seller was a recurring joke, wasn't he? A recurring character throughout the series. Every time his cabbages get destroyed in some way. Ah, Team Rocket blasting off again.
Really? What?
Greetings. Till next time.
My beans! I was eating those!
Feral cat. I feel almost bad. Forgive me, meow. You can only carry 3 cabbages at a time. Digging up all the memes today. It's fantastic. Should probably make that a command, actually. And add it to the dictionary. Oh, God.
Where you go in the city with all those crooks around you? Goodbye.
Real name for the shrinking crystal. Yeah, I recognize this guy. Air 12 level 1. Boulder Storm. Don't know if there's anything I can do to fix the choppiness of this. I know. I've got this as a game source. Let's try just adding it as a screen source instead. It's a bit less choppy. What do you think? Is that less choppy? Still seems a bit choppy to me. Yeah, that's still choppy.
Boomy!
Boo, you! How's my oldest friend in the whole world?
Your Majesty, this moment has played through my mind for...
You're here for the play! Guards, costumes!
Look, we came to find out about the
What?
not to be in some stupid play.
But
whoa.
is one of my favorites.
Hold on. How can I... Why... I want to be able to pause this. I know. I'll do a print screen.
So, what's this about machines?
They're destroying everything, Boomy. A wise man told us we could learn about them here.
Oh, it's showing the wrong source now.
There's nothing here but a bowl.
I know what I just fucking saw. I know what I just fucking saw.
Try the library.
Of course! That must have been what the sage meant about growing the knowledge we had.
Oh yeah, that was one smart bear.
The Royal Library contains all the knowledge of the Earth Kingdom.
And is completely off limits, but for Earthbender masters.
Oh, look, it's the goody two-shoes console come to spoil all the fun.
Okay, let me explain. Katara was in her T-pose a moment ago.
And they will be respected.
But we need to find...
This discussion is over.
She was in her T-pose.
You don't want to break her tradition.
I know what I saw. I saw her in her fucking T-pose.
But you're not from the Earth Kingdom, are you?
Boomy, you're a mad genius.
Now, off with you. And don't let me catch you in that library.
If only we had DVR enabled. Oh, it's okay. I do, I think.
I'm hungry. Let's find some food.
I only managed to catch it, like, while it was slightly off screen. But, she was in her T-pose. You can see her arm out there. She was in her T-pose. You'll see it when the video goes up. You'll see it. In one shot, she was actually at the back, completely visible, arms spread out in her T-pose. That's when I went, I need to snap this, and then messed it up. But yeah, I know what I saw. I disabled DVR for like... Why is it pointing... Find a way into the Royal Library without getting caught by the guards. You're gonna show me where that arrow is?
Don't I know you? Goodbye.
Right. Where was I? I feel like I was going to say something and then I completely lost my train of thought.
I dare you to earthbend the wall of the bathing house.
There's an airbender.
I thought all the air...
I figured out what this game looks like. It looks like it was made by people who only had experience making games for PS1. So everything's sort of low poly, and the textures are really basic, but it's rendered in that higher resolution of the PS2. But all the environments are so very basic, low poly models. That's what it reminds me of. I feel bad killing these cats. Well, yes, of course PS2 games aren't known for being graphically good. But I mean, like, the general shape of the environment, the basic texture, screams PS1 to me. Like, these were devs that perhaps this was their first experience developing for PS2. I mean, that's just the feel. I'm not saying that's the case at all. Yeah, it's entirely possible that they planned to release it on 2 platforms. I mean, this game, didn't it get released on GameCube anyway? And PC. Apparently the PC version was different, from what I gather. Certainly if this were early PS2, it would explain the graphical quality, or lack thereof. Yeah, too good for... yeah, that's the thing. Too good for PS1, not good enough for PS2. That's the general vibe I get from this. And I mean, this is the game running at full speed right now. It's Sega Saturn, I knew it. No, no. No, it's not Saturn. If we drop the game to about 5 frames per second, and every time you enter a different area, the screen size changes, then yes, it would be Sega Saturn.
Hello. Later.
Yeah, minigame point-and-click games like SpongeBob. Yes, I remember they were adventure games almost like LucasArts, which threw me off the first time because I was expecting a 3D platformer like the consoles, and I looked at the back of the box and went, no, this is not for me. Yo, paper. God, this game's so choppy. This is why I wish I was streaming on my laptop, because I wouldn't have these problems.
Just wait here then.
I'm a master bender, apparently, according to some trolls on the internet. Did we really come all that distance? Very much doubt it, but okay.
Hi. Be careful.
Find the tea house. There's something hidden around here.
I don't think throwing my
Katara, maybe? We already found the T-pose, so we're not far off. That's funny. Thank you. That made me smile. Omashu, you hungry? No, not Omashu, man. Mushu. Add it to my tab. Yes, I've seen the T-pose in Mario Odyssey. I've managed to pull it off a couple of times. My favourite glitch in that game, though, is is hovering in the air. What's the joint channel called? I don't feel like sharing that information, but you'll know in the new year. The joint channel doesn't actually exist yet, and I wouldn't want to give away the name of the channel before it's had a chance to exist. Can you stream Super Mario Odyssey? I imagine we might get around to it eventually. Maybe in like 10 or so years when it's considered part of the backlog. Wouldn't really consider stuff on Steam as part of the backlog. Stuff on Switch as part of the backlog, I mean. Stuff on Steam, I suppose, counts. I mean, what we're mostly going to be doing is PlayStation 2, because just looking here at my shelf, at least 100 of the games on that shelf are European or American PlayStation 2 titles. And at least another 100 are Japanese PlayStation 2 titles. So there's plenty to go through.
Follow me, guys.
My brother and I, we have so many video games, it's unreal. We've been collecting them since we were kids. And it's got to the point where we should really start making them pay for themselves now. 600, that's cute. That's cute. Try 6,000. Anyway, so it's around about time my brother and I did something about it. Everyone who plays games, yes, but they've been collecting them and now all they've got left is a few carts, some of which barely work anymore. How's the Airbender game? Pretty awesome. I'm liking the hell out of it, Slim. I should pay attention to where the enemies are. 600 games in over 6 years is good. That's 100 games a year. That works out to acquiring one every 3 days. So many guards! Yo, Privet, how's it going? Oh, that's understandable. If you've collected that many and you don't have much money, then that's pretty impressive, actually. My brother and I, we've got more money than sense. It be going fine, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I'm just sneaking into a library with my overpowered sneaking move. Can't remember what I'm going in here for altogether, actually. I'm only half paying attention.
We're looking for anything on machines. Katari, you take the shelves on the left, Aang, you take the right, and...
Whoa!
They just instantly jumped!
Obvious stone tablet in the center of the room.
It seems to be a record of battles. battles involving benders and the machines.
Let me see.
Are these battles? They almost
These
look like
battles were
fighting
drawn in
scenes.
MS Paint.
Whoa!
How are we supposed to tell what any of this means?
This library is for master benders, Sokka. You know, smart people.
Hey, I'm smart.
Do you know of this island, Aang?
No. But I'll bet Boomy does.
Wait. Where the hell did Haru go?
Ready, guys?
Okay, I don't have Haru anymore. I wasn't paying attention. Did something happen to him? Did he disappear? They killed him off. No, I know he comes back in, like, Season 2. He's like, oh, I'm sorry I betrayed you guys, so he must have done something in Season 1. I can barely remember. It's been so long since I watched Avatar. Like, back when Netflix first came out. Oh, there he is.
I know the way.
Are you sure you weren't watching something else, ERB? Well, it did seem suspiciously like, quick, think of something. The water margin. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. It did seem suspiciously like the water margin, but I think I was watching Avatar. Yeah, this isn't the first Avatar game I've streamed. I also streamed James Cameron's Avatar. I want to pick that up on Xbox 360 at some point, so I can see how the console version fares. And also then, so my brother and I can cover it.
My doctor said I should stop talking to myself. Should I?
Oh, the Avatar where you picked your side. Yeah, I was on the human side. Just because it's fun to burn down all the foliage with flamethrowers. Great fun. That was pretty decent as far as licensed shooters go.
I won't go.
They don't have a machine. I'm too trained.
What? I'm confused. You doctors said you should stop talking to yourself. No, carry on, it could come in useful. What? What's this in reference to? My doctor told me nothing of the sort. My doctor has given me plenty of valid advice in the past, including don't stick your dick in a socket, but, stop talking to you. Oh, it's on the game. Okay, never mind. Oh, I see. The people talk to themselves and you have it right. I am so tired. I am so unbelievably tired. See how useless Haru's attacks are?
I know the way.
This is how useful soccer is. You attack something, and it actually receives damage.
I dare you to hurt.
Haru's attacks barely connect. Barely deal any damage. Soccer, on the other hand, everything connects.
Hey!
Needs 5 hard leather strips.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. I am here and I am sick. Welcome, Hollow. You're sick because you watched a stream of Doki Doki Literature Club and it made you so upset and freaked out that it made you sick. Oh, cough and sinus. Was it you? Damn it, Nano. Damn it, Nano, and your creepy anime games. Personally, I didn't freak out. Well, I was expecting what happened, but I was not expecting it to be done that way. And all the stuff that started happening on playthrough 2 very much made me very uncomfortable. Creepy anime games, yes. Definitely check out Doki Doki Literature Club on Steam. It is free, and it's very interesting. Let's put it that way. To avoid massive spoilers, it's very interesting. You start out playing it thinking you've got it all figured out, and then it goes batshit insane. That's the beauty of Doki Doki Literature Club. The whole time you're playing, you're thinking, "Oh, this is a visual novel. I know how to play these. It's obvious, you know." And then it hits you just how messed up it is. What's the catch? There is DLC for the game that's £7, but it is optional. It's just if you want to provide something to the developer. Feral cats. Well, there's no Fire Nation soldiers inside the city of Amashu. Not yet, anyway.
Greetings. Goodbye.
If everyone worked together, do you think we could earthbend a wall around the whole Fire Nation?
Don't be silly.
What? It could work.
I would be interested in giving the Japanese versions of Spyro a go, because they messed those games up. They messed those localizations up.
Greetings.
Game plays like crap.
Goodbye. All the herbs you need. Bye now.
Well, the argument was that that when they showed off Spyro 1 in Japan, it caused motion sickness for players. It made them uncomfortable. But trying to play the Japanese version of Spyro gives you motion sickness in a way that the European and American versions do not.
More distracted than usual lately.
It's terrible what the Fire Nation is doing.
Basically, the camera in the Japanese version of Spyro 1 is zoomed out. The game doesn't zoom in when you dash. When you dash the same speed as normal. And the camera doesn't follow you properly. It's quite frankly unplayable.
Nice to meet you. See you later.
How to make a game crap, lesson 1. Change everything that made it good. About the only good thing about the Japanese version of Spyro is that you can level up Sparks so that you can take up to 5 hits. That's cool. But everything else about it sucks. There's signposts everywhere that outright explain everything to you. In Japanese, of course. What, there's like a cheat to put signposts everywhere. They tell you what to do. I watched someone playing The Last Guardian. I wanted to like it, but just watching it played, it looked just so dull and boring to me. Now, what I'm about to say may come across sacrilegious to some people. I don't like Ico. I don't like Shadow of the Colossus. I want to like them, especially Shadow of the Colossus. I like that more, but just generally, those two games don't do anything for me. They don't. They used to, but they don't. Not anymore. Yeah, impressive graphically, artistically beautiful. And Shadow of the Colossus did something that no other game up until that time had done. You know, big, massive enemies that take a lot of thinking to defeat. But
how are you?
No, I can't put them on a list of my favorite games like anyone else can.
Goodbye.
Alright, so. Here's the thing, Yabi. Yes. Screw what everyone else thinks. I can't do that!
Gotta have a bit of faith in me, guys.
Those ruffians are really slippery. Somehow they keep avoiding the guards.
Kids, huh?
Dog of the day.
Bye.
It's really long-winded getting to places in this game.
Is that the Avatar? There's an airbender.
Going to buy something?
Oh, everything was great until the Fire Nation attacked.
Firebenders! I put all these people in danger. We have to leave Omash.
Oh, Gokko. Yeah, that game's freaking cute. I played about 20 missions of it. I plan to do proper long-form streams of that at some point.
What about you?
Like proper all-day stuff where people can jump in and join. Oh great, I get to play as the guy whose attacks don't ever connect. It reminds me of Spiral Knights in a way. I guess. I haven't played Spiral Knights. It's in my library because I've got free DLC for it. Because I bought Sonic 4 Episode 1, so I got some free DLC for it. And Sonic CD gives you some free DLC for it as well. There should be like a Sonic-ish helmet or something. I'm pretty sure. Oh, the Metal Sonic suit. That must be what I'm thinking of then. Stop silently judging me, Nightbot. Oh god. I have to look to see if I've got any equipment with health regen. Yeah. I do. Health regen! Yeah, just stand there and take it, that's cool.
I'll get you for that.
Gotta be careful.
So it turns out this move doesn't cost me any ki at all. Isn't there like some weird relationship thing going on between Haru and Katara? I remember. By any chance, can we see you play the old Spyros if you have them? There's some VODs of when I played Spyro 1. Alright, take care, Privet. I played Spyro 1 before on stream. Many moons ago. Very early into my streaming career, actually. Oh, coins, coins, coins. Yoink. Well, yeah, it seems so obvious. A Spyro remaster seems so obvious. It's crushing that it doesn't exist. I guess the only thing is to keep on at Activision and let them know that we want one. I'll pay. You don't seem to know whose creek you're in.
Stand strong.
Didn't count.
Stand strong.
To finish the animation. Got it.
It won't last much longer. Stay down.
Okay. Zoom in, slow down, and then don't actually die. Should I start one of those change petitions? If you do, please, grammatically correct spellings, capitalization on nouns and on pronouns, please. I see so many change.org positions that are like, yeah, no, we want this. Yeah. Nobody's going to take that seriously. I will get this animation to play. It's alright, save point wasn't far away. No one takes language seriously anymore. I see people say, like, I had something instead of I have something, you know. Ugh, just... Oh, it makes you want to cry. Proper English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? What be the importances of language if you peoples understand you? Oh my god. Blank night, blank night, blank night, please! Please! I don't think I have the headspace for that right now. Am I trying to attack the wrong guy? Yeah.
I won't last much longer.
Kill all these enemies for no reason whatsoever. Now go to booming. Okay. Well, it's alright. I was killing enemies on the way there. Is that the game's way of making sure that you, like, level up or something? ERB, long time no see. That is not true. You saw me last night at Soybomb's stream. Yes, that was meant to rhyme. Well, it didn't rhyme.
Invasions can be so time-consuming. Do you have the paste?
Yes.
Good. I'm going to need some help with this. Here. That's better. My lips were so chapped.
Did we just spend all that time fetching you lip balm?
They were chapped. Okay, the island you seek is called Four Paws Island, and it's right there.
But Boomy, there's nothing there.
That's right. The island's location is not documented. That's what makes Four Paws such a dog to find. You better sneak out the back way. Good luck, Aang.
Escape through the secret exit. So secret, it's completely obvious to the human eye. How's this sound for a starting title? Activision, please make a Spyro Remaster trilogy. Yo, Activision, why you diss Spyro? Why you no make Skylanders 2017? Why you diss Skylanders? Why you diss Spyro? Why you do this? That's your title. Oh my. It does have a citrusy smell. Oh my. Why you do this? Sounds a bit chavvy to me. Let me ask you, why you do this? Why you do this to us? How dare you do this? Why you do this, you Judas? Arcs. That's how chavs say ask. They say arcs. Did I ask you? Did I ask you? Did I ask you? No, it's fine. Born on the arcs, a genius at heart. Born on an ox in the heavens.
What are you doing? We need to get Aang out of here. The king...
The king is a fool. Allowing you to stay here has put the whole city at risk.
Just let us go and the Fire Nation will leave too.
You think I care about the Fire Nation? There are bigger things than the Fire Nation and your precious little avatar. I am part of a plan that will ensure the safety of the Earth Kingdom. Your kind will all be obsolete soon. I'll attend to that personally.
Wow, this guy's a prick.
For the Earth Kingdom.
Don't believe in myself, dog of the day, again. Game's graphics look naff. I know this is Avatar, but the graphics look like one of these cheap anime knockoffs. Yeah, the graphics of this game are just... they're just not as good as they could be. Like, not even remotely as good as they should be, even. Dead on your end. No dropped frames yet. It was THQ Australia that made this. And for the most part, they had a fairly good track record when it came to licensed games. Yeah, thanks for that! Thanks for that! Can't do anything while I'm trapped! Oh, fuck this stupid fucking game.
You deserve that.
Just keep my guard.
You can just spam that move that gets you stuck in the ground, and there's nothing you can do about it. What am I meant to do? I bet you if I block, it won't protect against it. Okay, it does. but he's not happy with the fact that I block. And keeps trying the move over and over until it connects. Nice new layout, by the way. Thanks. I can't stream from the laptop at the moment because my Hotman HD PVR is bust. So I've had to set streams back up from the PC. So it meant having to redo the layout.
What do you think he meant about a plan?
I think the console's plans didn't show the battles at all, but her training the machines to replace Benders.
Oh look, another dark tunnel. Come on! Where does the passage come out? Answer me!
What's his name? Zuko or something? The bad guy, enemy guy. He is the Zuko. Zuko! Right, okay. You're still in Paul Shortino mode. Bless you.
According to this map, we're almost there.
But there's nothing there!
That's exactly what they want you to think.
What who wants us to think?
Whoever didn't put it on the map.
Ah! This is the most ridiculous...
Hey, I can see an island.
It looks just like the picture.
It looks like there's a village down there. Let's land and ask for directions.
Directions? You can't eat directions.
Oh, you have much to learn. You have not been so hungry that your only option is to eat directions.
To build the machines. If it can't be found, their work wouldn't be disturbed.
The real question is how lunkheads like the Fire Nation found it and how they kept it a secret. Subtlety isn't exactly their specialty.
Toph is not a member because this game takes place in Season 1 and Toph appeared in Season 2. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten to give Toph some love. That came out wrong. What I mean to say is, this is the thumbnail for this stream, and when we play Burning Earth, this is the thumbnail for Burning Earth. Because Toph is playable in Burning Earth, but not in this.
More tiles, you have.
Because ERB wants to be a little girl. A blind little girl. Who could probably... She can very much kick your ass. But ERB is a little girl. Being a little girl sucks. Apparently so. It's pronounced Toph, and it's supposed to sound like tough. Okay, so Toph then. Got it. Oh my god, it's a bear and it's a platypus. What?
I'm thinking about it now, and I feel like I've seen Season 2 through to its climax. But I'm not sure. It's been so long since I watched it. Thank you, Sushi. I guess that means I gotta keep going then. Hopefully someone from those Discords that hasn't watched me yet will find me and join. Because, you know, I got an Xmas sub goal. By the 26th of December, I would like to hit 1,800. Dean Douglas, if he decided to come here, would not be able to chat. Because I banned his account 2 weeks ago? Or 1.5 weeks ago? Yeah. As soon as Soy came to me and said, look, there's someone who comes to the chat and he's a bit of a dick, keep an eye on him, I immediately banned him on my stream. Well, Sawyer told me all about the female streamers that he had harassed, and quite frankly, I don't want someone like that around. So I banned him like a week and a half ago. So, what was your favourite episode in this show? It's the one that Zone made a parody based on. No. What would be my favourite episode of the show? I suppose there was like. The one where they go to the library and they get chased out by the giant fucking owl. That shit was amazing. I really dig that one. My phone made a noise. Oh, Jacob is live with Super Mario Maker. Do people still watch that shit? When I use the move, I want it to actually work. Then am I wasting my time playing games like this? I could be making money just playing like GTA or Mario Maker. I'm pretty sure level sharing still works. The level sharing wasn't done through Miiverse. The posts that coincided with the levels were done through Miiverse. Yes, the Avatar series is apparently quite good. Depends. Do you want friends or views? Both? Both? Is it shameful to want both?
I can't earthbend that.
I don't think water's going to help much here.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Throwing my boomerang at this will do anything.
Stingray gets lots of viewers, but they're all children who have no right to be on YouTube with accounts. True? He plays Mario Kart exclusively, that is correct. And when he plays stuff other than Mario, he says it's shit, even though it's great. For instance, Donkey Kong Country 3. I don't want to be someone who shit talks a game like, say, Donkey Kong Country, because I don't understand it.
Airbending won't do anything.
I know the...
Well, I remember when Stingray used to play stuff like fucking arcade games and Turok.
I bet we're the first ones in here in 1,000 years.
Now it's just Mario, isn't it? All the time.
Earthbending always comes in handy.
Stingray has a fetish for Italian Japanese not plumbers. Goddamn creepy people and their fetishes.
Well, that worked.
I'm sure those kids could have probably just fit through the spikes, though. God, there's a lot of bending going on. What are they, a bunch of benders?
Problem solved.
All the bending in this game is Dance Dance Revolution. Outside of the little bit that I played on the SNES Classic, I haven't really streamed much in the way of Mario or even Nintendo, besides Super Mario 64. I was going to do Super Mario Sunshine, but I couldn't get the game to run at a good frame rate, because it's designed to run at 30 frames.
Are we ready? A leader has to trust his instincts. Maybe one of you benders could help out here.
That's not possible. I know the way.
Maybe one of you benders can help out here.
You can't do that with airbending.
Horror games are always cool. Robots!
I'm in charge.
Horror games are my brother's thing, yeah. They've always been my thing as well. He's going to be doing videos where he dissects like horror game plots. I mean, he's had a horror podcast he's been doing for almost a whole year with 2 other people. So That really got him out of his creative funk, because he was in just the wrong place for so long. And that podcast really picked him up. He used to admire the amount of content that I put out. How back when I used to do lots of Let's Plays and lots of reviews and stuff, he was always inspired by the amount of work I did, and now my motivation's shot. It's just not what it used to be. You missed the reviews? What kind in particular? Like, because I did so many in so many different styles.
This is too easy.
Well, that doesn't help. Just yes doesn't help. You know, just yes doesn't help. A point of reference would be helpful. Like one review that particularly stood out. Something I can actually work from. Meanwhile, I like stuff. Hi, Blank Knight. I found a bark piece. Woof! Just stuff, so it really doesn't matter what I put out, essentially. That surprises me. I really didn't think that old material was any good. Quite frankly, I see everything I made before, like, 2014 as just trash. Always have. About the only thing I thought was any good from the early days of my channel was the top 10 video game ninjas. Everything else I thought, you know, weak. And streaming fun trash. That's interesting. Streaming just got rid of my motivation to create. For the longest time I struggled getting back into Sushi Bites, and I mean that was my pride and joy. I still think Sushi Bites is what's going to take me to the top, you know. I'm still convinced Sushi Bites is the way forward. I'm set on it. I came for Jonas, stayed for Sushi Bites. I don't get it. The people who watch my channel that came to my channel because I wrote for Game Cola. People like you, I have seen. I never really understood it, because I didn't think my writing was up to scratch either. Yes, that website. I wouldn't go that far. I don't think the website is necessarily evil. It's just created by evil people. Run by evil people. Evil people contribute to it. Fair enough. I will admit that I also liked Hoover's stuff, and of course Stuart Gibbs stuff as well. But of course I would, with him being my friend. Yeah, my Sonic 3D playthrough, which I eventually re-uploaded on this channel. Of course, I played through that game like twice more since. I'm genuinely embarrassed by and cringe when I watch my old stuff. But I also admire that back then I cared. Back then I cared about making stuff and I had motivation, which I don't now. It's like trying to find a spark, but it's just raining on the inside. That even if you find a spark, it's not gonna set off a fire. That's what it's like. Oh, I love cringe. I love watching cringe compilations on YouTube. You know, it's the eye of the spider. You know, all that stuff. I love it. Some of that made its way into Sushi Bites. Because I loved it so much that I had to acknowledge it.
It's good to see the Avatar. Hello. Goodbye.
Is that an airbender?
Winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Yeah, the old catchphrase. What was the deal with that? Well, the whole point of Escape Route, wasn't it? I mean, it's like it's escapism from life and everything that goes on in life. So, you know, I'll see you the next time I see you, if we both make it to that point, you know? That was what that was all about. That was my catchphrase for a while, because I was just so down in the dumps and pissed off, and a lot was going on in my life at the time that I still don't feel extremely comfortable talking about to anybody at all. And quite frankly, I had to find something to do to clear my head, and Escape Route was that. My channel was that.
I've only heard of these in tales.
I mean, the original name for Escape Route came from an overclocked remix track, a remix of a Cave Story song, and then the name just so well fit after that with what the channel was all about.
See you later.
I wonder if I should bother monetizing my content again, because for about a year now I haven't monetized anything I've uploaded. Stuff that's still got monetization on it is still monetized, but... along with that and the whole adpocalypse. Jesus Christ. Do anybody even realise how stupid they sound when they say adpocalypse? Fucking idiots. With that going on, you know, I just don't feel like there's any point in monetizing my content. The most recent Sushi Bites episodes, I've even acknowledged the fact that I don't advertise on them, you know, to try and interest people in pledging to the Patreon, but I don't get very many bites on that. Sometimes it feels like everyone else is having financial success besides me, but if I'm thinking that way, I don't deserve to have financial success. Like, that's really the truth of it, isn't it?
Are you ready?
Fame is fleeting.
Piece of cake.
I don't know why you hate Geo Compare. Geo Compare's great. He's annoying. He's great. My singing's so fine. Fuck you, Sushi Sunshine. That's why he keeps jizzing in his pants over Cadbury chocolate. What? I obviously haven't watched enough TV recently to know what the hell you're talking about. Well, if you drop the basket blank night, then they all crack, and then you have no eggs left. That's where the saying comes from. I mean, that seems pretty obvious to me. Oh, on the radio. I don't do much listening to radio, and when I do, it's BBC Radio 2 because I'm forced to listen to it, or it's Radio 1 Extra. I listen to 1 Extra from time to time, just for something to have on in the background. But my have on in the background at the moment is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on Netflix, and I'm also rewatching Sega Hard Girls, so I can do a proper rewrite of that episode. Called The Fucking Wave. Wow, that's pretty progressive. The radio station is called The Fucking Wave. That's badass. You don't see many radio stations that are brave enough to have a title with a swear word in their name. That's impressive. Get back here! It depends what Justin Bieber they play. I do like some Bieber songs. Twatty DJs. Isn't that par for the course though? Even the BBC has that. They've got fucking Jeremy Vine. It really doesn't get more twatty than that. Vibration, something's hidden.
This isn't my area of expertise.
With annoying music and stupid noises. Okay, yeah, I can provide. I can provide.
That was easy.
Isn't that the link? Yes. I can provide that, Sushi.
I'm fucking furious! Yoda!
Oh no! Hey, that's pretty good.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
What? What the fuck? You still have that soundboard set up, lol.
Yes! Yes! Wrong!
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Well, there you go. So I am just like those twatty DJs. I speak in an annoying voice, and I play sound clips from a soundboard.
Fatality, fatality, fatality.
Excellent, 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 excellent.
Oh no!
Yeah, okay. Let's get rid of that. I made my point. I'm indeed a twatty DJ with a soundboard. Whoa! When did he get an explosive move? Roar! Roar! DJ Maze Cromwell. It's DJ Nakadashi now, I guess. Oh! Oh no. Not. Oh no! But, oh no.
I needed the training anyway.
Boom. He did. Oh God! Sushi! Sushi! I know I kind of set you off, but still, Sushi! Or also quite fitting. Anyway.
There's an airbender.
It's an airbender! Yeah, I'm a bender. How's this sound for an introduction? We the people ask for a Spyro remaster. We sit in the cold, dejected, forgotten, abused and thrown away. Like last month's Playboy. But we're not gonna take it! We want a Spyro remaster. And we know where you live! And if you don't give us a Spyro remaster, we're gonna egg your house. And we're gonna egg your car. And we're gonna egg your wife and kids. Sounds pretty good. I like what you've got so far, Slim.
Hello.
Oh, I didn't realise how late it is. We'll close this stream off fairly soon. Alright. Well, it's because my parents are going out now, and someone needs to be there for Gran if she needs anything. So, I'm going to have to close the stream off fairly soon. I know, it's upsetting, but also I want to spend time with her and help her out with everything she needs. So, by the way, ERB, could you send me a link to that Minami Momochi pic? No, I will not be your enabler.
I believe in you, Avatar. I believe in...
Okay, I'll find it myself. Shouldn't be too difficult. I might as well save here then. I'll be around on the Discord anyway to chat. I need to set up Discord on my phone anyway. So, I'll do that. Well, I won't still be streaming, so take care, Sushi. I'll see you later, maybe when Soybomb's streaming. Alright, everyone. I'm going to close it off here then. Still don't have a closing screen on this PC. Haven't set one up yet.
I saw some strange footprints in the sand up near the pillars the other day.
So I have no idea how to close this off, but I'll think of
But
something.
we're smaller than ours. I guess it could have been one of our women, but I don't think so.
What I really need is that Millie Thompson gif on here. No, I literally got nothing to close this off with. No even remotely suitable images or music tracks. So, it's just gonna cut. Oh, image flexion, really? Just say my phrase. Say my old catchphrase from years gone by. I don't know. I don't know, IFC. I don't feel like... Do the thing. Until next time. If we live that long. Like that, eh? Like old times. You fucking piece of shit!